Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Teresa. I'm a Christian, a single mom, and I share videos about faith, healthy hair, motherhood, and building a business with purpose. Today's video is for anyone who has ever thought, maybe this just isn't for me anymore. Maybe you've been working hard, trying your best, showing up consistently, yet somehow you still feel stuck. Is that you? I don't actually think you failed. I think you're tired. And those are two very different things. We often mistake fatigue for failure. I've noticed something in my own life. Whenever I'm physically exhausted, everything suddenly feels impossible. I start questioning decisions I'd normally never question. I wonder if I'm making progress. I compare myself to other people. I become impatient. Nothing around me has actually changed. Only my energy has. Isn't it amazing how quickly tiredness can convince us to quit something that God never told us to leave? Sometimes what we need isn't a brand new dream. Sometimes we simply need rest. We're surrounded by highlight reels, hair transformations, business success stories, weight loss journeys. Everyone posts the destination. Very few people show the hundreds of ordinary days in between. When I started rebuilding my own hair after illness and medication, there wasn't a dramatic overnight change. There were months where I honestly couldn't see much happening. But underneath the surface, my scalp was becoming healthier. The breakage was reducing, new habits were forming. Growth often begins long before it's visible. The same is true in every area of your life. Progress doesn't always feel exciting. One of the biggest surprises for me has been discovering that consistency is actually quite ordinary. Most days aren't exciting. Most days almost look identical. You wash your hair, you read the Bible, you answer messages, you create content, you go to work, you cook dinner, you repeat. But those ordinary days are where extraordinary lives are built. Not in the exciting moments, in the repeated ones. Stop measuring your life against someone else's timeline. One lesson I've had to learn is that comparison steals gratitude. Someone else's chapter isn't your assignment. You don't know what they've sacrificed. You don't know what battles they faced. You don't know what God has asked of them. So why compare? I've learned that peace comes when I stop asking, why am I not there yet? And start asking, what has today asked of me? Can I be faithful today? Can I serve today? Can I be kind today? Can I take one more step today? That's enough. The small wins we forget to celebrate. We often wait until the finish line to celebrate. But what about the day you didn't give up? The day you prayed instead of panicked? The day you kept posting even though hardly anyone engaged? The day your hair felt just a little bit healthier? The day you got back up after disappointment? Those moments matter. Those are victories too. And enough small victories eventually become a completely different life. So if you've been thinking about quitting, before you make that decision, ask yourself one question. Am I really failing or am I simply tired? Because if it's tiredness, you don't need to throw away the dream. You might just need to slow down, rest, pray, and begin again tomorrow. I've learned that some of the most important progress in my life has happened quietly. No applause, no big announcements, just one faithful step after another. And maybe that's where you are today. If so, keep taking the next step. Not because it's glamorous, not because it's easy, because one day you look back and realize those ordinary days became the foundation of something extraordinary. Thank you so much for watching. If this video encouraged you, I'd love for you to subscribe and leave a comment answering this question. What's one area of your life where you're choosing to keep going, even when progress feels slow? Until next time, God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video.